Hello there, and welcome back to another Camping Mat adventure. Tonight, we're at one of my favorite spots, Ocean Shores, Washington, to do some razor clam digging again. I got my good buddy, Chef Troy.
How you doing, buddy, man?
I'm good, buddy, Troy. We also have a special guest, Troy's daughter, Allison.
Hi.
So, the weather is not going to cooperate with us tonight, but that's not going to stop us from trying to get those razor clams. We've got, what, king tide, flooding,
High winds
and rain, and it's cold. So follow us along as we check out what's just around the corner here.
in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm just worried with the king tides, the wind, the waves. If anybody's going to be out here, and these rivers, I think it'll be super flooded or what. But I don't. There's people out there. All right, I feel better now. Normally, when we come out here at night, this place is just packed already.
There's still a good amount of trucks and stuff.
There's still some people, but it's not as packed as I'm used to. And these guys are standing right in the road that I want to go.
This is right where Greg and I went just, what, probably a month ago or a couple weeks ago. Yeah, there's people out there.
Yeah, I know. Normally you see them already by the time you first come in, and so I just felt like something was off. I don't think we're too early.
Well, we're, what, 40 minutes away from low tide?
No, or an hour, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But it's a super low tide, so being a little early is not a problem.
Yeah. Oh, you're tag teaming. Father-daughter tag team. You smacked the ground and the dot changed. Oh. Check that out.
I gotta go for it.
Oh. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Pacific Northwest razor clam. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Look at that. Good job, Troy. All right.
So you gotta watch and know where the holes were because you don't want to step back in them. Go, whoa!
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's the technique then.
All right.
Throw it away. You gotta wait for the weight. Just stop moving. That's the key.
All right.
It is, you can't tap, don't move. Because your feet will cause them to dig and you'll miss it.
doggy. Fish in a barrel. What do you got there?
Whopper.
I don't know what you're saying.
Whopper.
Oh, the whopper! Yeah, dang, look at that!
Old.
Wow. You ever fart in your hip waders? I've never. Just saying. You're no fun. How many you guys got? A whopper?
6.
Yeah, it's hard going. Logs going down.
Yeah. Watching you.
Yeah. If you like what you see here, click that like button below.
I doubt they'll hear us through the wind, but good try.
That's amazing.
Oh, look at that.
Big old one right
That is a big one.
And they're nice and big too. We're gonna blanch these real quick just to pop the shells off and make it easier to clean. So I like to do it all in one fell swoop.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Still letting the water come up. I just want to rinse the bucket.
Oh, all right. Well, that's last night's catch right there. That big one there's a whopper. Wow. Those are pretty cool. We got the water boiling. Almost. see how we're doing there. Not quite boiling yet. All right.
I like to cut the tip of the neck off. And
Right here? Like just right there?
Yeah, just a little bit of it, just, yeah.
All right, and then here's the zipper.
Sure.
Right here?
Yep.
Now, go all the way up?
Yep.
Like even to here?
Yep. There's two holes in there. When you open it up, you'll see a lower one.
Right here?
Yep.
And cut that?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep following it up. You missed it. Keep going in there. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now I just reach in there and just kind of clean the neck part. Hit it with your fingers, just the neck.
Oh.
No, just the neck. The part you just cut open.
Okay.
Just get that cleaned out, and then I come back and I fold it back together.
All right.
And then I kind of see where,
Around that line?
yeah, and then I cut that off. Perfect. All right, now I take the digger and I hold it by the digger. So whatever your non-digging or non-cutting hand is, so if you're left-handed, hold it over here like this, and then you're gonna take your scissors and kind of slide it down until they stop. You gotta hold out here more. No. Hold out here with your hand.
Oh.
Put your scissors underneath, angle down more. You see the line of the body.
Yeah.
No, well, there you go. There you go. Right where it kind of stops, then just cut it. Just cut it. Just drop the body. Keep the digger.
I'm not. Oh, what is that thing?
That's part of the poop.
No, that's clear.
Oh, I know. They all have it.
Weird.
You can see there's like 3 of them over there.
All right. Yeah.
You find that you can kind of use your scissors and just, yeah, like that. Don't cut all the way through. Just cut in a little bit, and yeah, and then it'll just kind of pull out.
Yeah.
Now flip it over and go in through the end. Try to stay as center as possible. There's nothing really to follow. And then you cut it all the way open like the neck. There you go. Spread it open. And then just put your hands in that nice warm water.
It's not warm anymore.
It's freezing cold. I didn't put anything warm in there.
Yeah.
You can if you want.
No, I don't. You don't really want to, do you?
Well, it's more for your own comfort.
I just not gonna cook it. All right. That's it.
Yep. And you throw that there, and then you get the body. Body next. So I just generally grab right up. These are the gills. Just grab those, and you start kind of peeling them down towards the bottom, but try not to
lose any of the meat.
Not too much of it. That's okay to yeah. There you go. Careful, you're losing it all now.
I don't want to lose any of the meat.
You gotta squeeze this. I kind of just take it right where it changes color, and you can just squeeze it.
Oh.
Pop it right out.
I gotta admit, that's pretty cool.
And then,
it's a lot better than I did with my first clams I got last year.
Don't be hesitant to get your fingers in there. Just make sure there's no sand. Like just swishing it isn't cleaning it. You have to rub it a little.
Oh.
Get this.
There's no sand on there.
Good.
That's clean as a whistle.
All right. Drop it down and continue on.
All right. Wow, this is dirty. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be dirty.
Up the zipper.
You forgot to cut the neck.
Oh yeah, cut the
tip of the neck.
All right, got that. All right. Now the inner one.
It's a little harder to follow, and sometimes you can pop out the other side, which you don't want to do.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right, that's pretty good.
Clean it.
Okay.
Fold it back together. Cut it off where it meets the body. There you go. Now time for the digger.
All right, and just here and.
Yep. You can kind of see the body line, and your scissors will kind of just naturally stop.
Right in there.
Yep. Don't have to catch it. Just hold it. Hold up there. Let the body drop. There you go. That's it. So once you get a routine and get going fast, because even now, like, I can actually do this part of the body without scissors. So if you were to put together a group of people to clean and only had one pair of scissors.
Am I cutting it from this side?
No, flip it over. Yeah, but I usually come in through the tip of the digger. I don't know if there's a right way or wrong way. It's more just about, can you get it open as a fillet to eat.
I feel like I got smuts in there still.
Well, we'll generally clean them up a bit more too before we cook.
Is that good?
Yeah.
All right, we got the clams all cleaned up, ready to go. Chef Troy and Allison are already in the camper starting dinner. Let's go check on Chef Troy, see what he's got going on for us tonight. Oh man, dude, you are my best good friend ever. So here we are in the camper. Chef Troy, what do you got plans for us tonight?
Well, we're going to start off with a little homemade clam dip from some razor clams. Not the ones we caught today, but we'll go through that. And then we're going to do some clam linguini, which is going to be from the clams we caught last night, as well as some fresh sourdough I baked up yesterday.
Wow, sounds delicious.
It will be.
Best friend ever. And Elysian, if you're out there and you're interested, hit us up for a sponsorship.
We'll put a promo code.
So what are we having for dinner tonight? What do you got going on here?
This is a, I don't know, family recipe of some clam dip. So you'll see either already or not, I don't know, but we cleaned the clams, and I talk about keeping the necks separate, and I talk about, this is some canned clams I did like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2022. These are just the necks, little special ingredients, whatnot. The juice can get a little overpowering, so I'm going to go ahead and just separate it. We'll use a little bit, but our typical family recipe is just with your standard canned clams from the store. But I like doing home canned ones. They can be a little stronger clam flavoring, so we're going to separate the juice. The nice part is we're actually going to use this in the clam linguini we're going to make it a little bit. So I'll use a little bit in here. We'll do it to taste. I've had a couple blocks of cream cheese just sitting out getting warm so that they mix easier. That's about equivalent to 3 cans of clams. Of the little, I don't know how big those, the little ones, I don't know how big they are.
That looks like a lot of. Those are diggers or the necks?
This is just the necks.
Wow.
So they've been, we cook them in some special seasoning and whatnot, and then we put them in the jar and we pressure can them so they get cooked again. So they're well cooked. Cream cheese, sour cream, and some special spices. It's a family recipe, Matt. I don't know if I can actually share all of the exact ingredients, but
it's a top secret.
This is my mom's. I don't know. I actually don't know how far. I'll have to ask her here over Christmas how far down it comes. If it's hers or it's been handed down to her.
Wow.
But it's a secret blend. Let's just put it that way. It's really, really good. It's everybody always talks about my mom's clam dip. They always want my mom's clam dip. So give you some insight, but not all of it. How about that?
All right.
As a kid, I never really liked it. Now I love it so much. My mom will attest to this. She gets tired of me asking for it all the time. She tries to hide it from me. Because it is one of those things that you want to make, which is why I'm making it now a little early. You want to make and let it meld for an hour or two before you actually start eating it. It just gets better with time. Let those clam flavors really get in there with the sour cream and the cream cheese. Hey Matt, I told you I was bringing sourdough, and here in your camper I can't find a proper serrated knife, so I brought a loaf, as I mentioned, but just a normal knife. I'm really disappointed in your camper.
Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time.
So we're gonna just have a couple slices of sour to go with our meal tonight, but
So for the audience at home, you bought that loaf of bread, right?
No. Chef Troy likes to bake sourdough as well. The thing that I like about it is there's a good combination of art and science. People ask me what that means. Well, cooking is art. Like you saw me make the clam dip and it was just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's no exactness. This, you got to pull out a scale and you got to measure exactly. This is science. Like, so it's kind of fun to do both. And a lot of people can do one but not the other. I'm not saying I'm a professional at both, but it's kind of fun to exercise both sides of art and science. That's why I do both.
Well, I've had many of your sourdough and it is always good.
Yeah, it's just something quick. Threw together before it came out. Wanted to make sure we had something to go with clam linguini. Nice 3 slices.
Wow.
You ever had clam linguini camping mat?
I don't know if I have or not.
I've never made it for you.
No, if I've ever had it, it's you've made it, so
It's gonna be wonderful. That's probably enough.
yeah, that looks good.
Like I said, we got our garlic, got some lemon, which is gonna be wonderful, and some parsley we'll throw in at the very end. I got some various spices we'll throw in there. The wine, the olive oil, Parmesan.
And don't forget the fresh razor clams that were caught last night.
Caught them last night. You just saw us take the shells off. Good to go. Alright, we're going to just go into the pan with some extra virgin olive oil. Just enough to coat the bottom, as they always say. And then I'm going to get my garlic. And we're going to get that sauteing. Nice and fragrant. You don't want it to burn. Just start to brown. Garlic goes bitter if you let it go too long, so go ahead and heat down a little bit, get that clam juice in. Let me get my wine opener out and pop the cork off of this bottle of fancy wine. Add a cup or so. The finest. And people drink that stuff. Whew. Go ahead and get a little salt, pepper in here. Again, this is where the art versus the science comes in. We'll do some tasting near the end, but this we're gonna go ahead and just get the clams in here because the clams haven't been cooked yet. I know you saw us put them in boiling water earlier. Man, that's crazy. Simply to get the shell off, but they're not cooked, trust me, they're still raw. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cook them now, which is gonna make this even more delicious. Oh yeah. We may even add more wine. Like I said earlier, we're gonna finish the noodles in here, so they're gonna pick up some of this sauce and broth and all that flavor goodness. Go ahead and crank that heat up a bit more and get this back up to a simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and get the pasta going to al dente. As I said, we had some linguini. Water's nearly boiling, good enough. I'm just gonna drop it in there whole. No oil, just salt. Don't put oil in there, not necessary. Get it in there and just let her go. It'll collapse in there on its own. But twirl it a little. 10 minutes. That's all we need. Okay, we got the noodles done for 10 minutes as promised, and we got the main ingredient here back up and warm. So we're going to take the noodles out and we're going to finish them, as I mentioned. Absorb some of that good flavor. Try to do this without making a mess. I know camping Matt would appreciate I keep his camper nice and clean.
Oh yeah.
It's got a thing for cleanliness. All that good pasta. A little of that pasta water, you don't have to take it out and rinse it. None of that. Straight from the pan.
I gotta admit, I've never done it that way.
Oh yeah. Actually, you know, if you're just making even spaghetti for the family, it's a pretty good way to go about it. Even putting the spaghetti water, or the pasta water into, if you're making like a meat marinara or whatever, it adds a lot of flavor to that. I know it's not traditional, but I feel like some Parmesan is just necessary.
I'm down with it.
I mean, put some on top, but I just thought we'd thicken it a little. And I know there's someone out there in your comments who'll tell you that's not the right way to make it.
I'm not worried.
I'm here for what I know I like, what flavors I like.
You've never let me down on me before, except for that one time.
What was that one time? Never mind.
We say that every time, and I don't ever remember.
I'm sure it's something.
I don't know.
Anybody do that?
Oh man, that looks delicious.
Yeah, like this. Camping with Chef Matt right there. Sorry.
Chef Matt, I didn't make this. That was
Cut that right away. But
yeah.
outtakes.
Amen, brother. Love what you're saying.
Anti-chef. Camping Matt with Chef Troy. This is how he likes to enjoy his fine trailer.
Thanks, buddy.
Bet. Hope you like it.
Boy, you two's are good looking.
Good timing. I just got my 6
6? I got 1. It's a whopper though, boy, I tell you. Shoot, 2 men and a small boy it took to get it out of the hole. Oh my goodness. Oh, there you are. You are a clam digging machine. We got our limits. Wow.
Digging queen.
Digging queen, that's for sure.
It's been the couple hours that I said it needed.
Wow, man, that looks amazing.
Be the first to dig into it.
Oh,
We tried it while making it. You gotta tell us how it is now that it's. Yeah, well, it's the end.
Allie, you ate all the chips. No, somebody did. Look at that. That looks good. Well, that's a wrap. I had a pretty good time with the king tides and the windstorm that we saw and the clamming that we did there at Ocean Shore Store. How many clams did we end up getting?
70 over 2 days.
70 over 2 days. I don't even know if I can eat that many. But I'll give it a shot over the holidays here. Allie, did you have a good time? What did you like best?
You run away, watching you run away from
Whatever. Thanks.
I thought you liked to see him chasing his hat because he kept losing his hat.
I did lose my hat. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
You gotta wait.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I don't. You didn't. Give me a.
Take two.
You gotta give me a point or
All
something.
right,
I don't know what
all right,
my cue is.
I'll hit you in the arm.
All right.
All right, ready?
Goodbye.
No.
Oh, I'm not a paid actor. I'm just a chef. I
Yeah,
don't know
this.
anything.
Oh my goodness. We'll catch you on next one. Bye.